Welcome back. Our crew is once again in Westhaven after a very successful mission in Neverwinter and a disheartening defeat out on the water. A water genasi individual by the name of Mako approached them on their return trip in order to parley. He claimed he spoke for a man named Argus Wake, a name they've heard before, and made his intentions clear. He wished to strike a deal with them in order to obtain an item that they possessed, a portion of a silvery spherical artifact. Although Argus Wake had instructed him to kill them and take the artifact, Mako decided to go against his patron's wishes and made them an offer instead. However, our crew decided to play the ignorance card, which ultimately made them pay the price. They were bested in combat when Mako suddenly made his true form apparent, which was that of a wereshark. After finally taking the deal, Mako left with the orb piece and our crew made it back to Westhaven. Some conflict ensued, as not everyone agreed with the method of their escape. However, a much more important situation arose. Corsair received a letter from High King Darid Kendrick asking for Westhaven's assistance in the end of Am's conquest of Alaron and the liberation of the currently Am-occupied Snowdown. Corsair, however, decided to ignore the letter, fixing his focus on the building of Westhaven's infrastructure with his new connection to Neverwinter. Yenna, the owner of the Drowned Mariner, did not agree with this reasoning as she had some personal connections to this conflict and decided to go to Alaron and Snowdown herself to try to free them from Am's chokehold. And after talking with their crew, they decided to go as well, because ultimately, it was the right thing to do. Now, you all have a few days in Westhaven, as Hollow waits for a commission to be completed at the Molten Hammer. Additionally, you'll have to gather resources and supplies for your trip south. This may be the last time you're in Westhaven for a while, so now is the time to tie up any loose ends. So what would you all like to do?
Give me my fucking cannonball on chain, please.
A commission that David fully approves of and endorses wholeheartedly.
Before we go into it, I just gotta ask, alright? So, well, it was King...
Darid Kendrick.
Darid Kendrick.
Is he humble?
And we're fighting Argus Wake? Anyone seeing the lines I'm connecting here?
No.
Wake, Drake, Kendrick.
Wait, is this an extended reference to the Kendrick-Drake beef?
A storm appears, and the form of this figure with a lightning bolt smites and strikes Arya, and she disintegrates.
I think
you pissed off Talos somehow.
I think I could take it.
Wait, you did say that there was a dragon that we did miss. A Drake? Anyway.
This is
room.
This is not going in.
Anyway, you said, okay, how many days exactly?
A few.
Couple. Like 3.
Okay.
I thought we were leaving the next day. Did that get...
That's what it was implied, but we have more time.
Oh, we got more time.
Yenna was about to fucking up and leave. You
Okay.
said that you would go with her and take everyone else, so she's like, okay, if you need time, then I will be like a normal person and wait so we don't rush headlong into suicide.
I think she's like sitting in the back of the bar like,
she's pretending. I said I have a gift for you and it takes me 2 days to get it.
Her plan was, she was under the impression that you were going to leave, so she's like, fine, I'll keep the tavern open for one more day. So she'll probably close the tavern.
But we're her ride, so like realistically, what's she gonna do?
Yeah, you can't leave.
She's gonna be setting out the docks for like.
Okay.
Kicking her feet.
I want to talk to my pal Corsair.
Okay. So you make your way over to the Tide-bin, and you hear some chatter on the inside of the office. Like, people are busy, people are having conversations. You hear a couple voices. And eventually you hear a sort of like thundering footsteps as the door opens and you see Blackjack like in the door. And he just nods to you and opens the door to let you inside.
Thank you, Blackjack.
And you see Corsair look up from... He's going over papers, like looking at funding, looking at, he's definitely preparing for some sort of like building of something within Westhaven. Yes, Aaron, can I help you?
First, what you got there?
I'm working on infrastructure.
Oh, anything exciting?
Not yet. I'm just toying around with funds, seeing what resources I have to play with, and seeing what I need for Neverember. We're going to go from there. Probably looking at building another ship warehouse first so we can repair ships, build ships, increase our fleet.
Sounds like a good idea.
I know it's a good idea. It was mine.
Fair enough. Speaking of, I'm sure Blackjack here already said what he plans to do. But I do plan to also go down to Snowdown and see what can
I'm
be
aware.
done there.
He told me. And
Oh.
Blackjack's like, sorry.
No, it's fine. I mean, that's
Listen. I have stuff to do here. You're not tied to Westhaven. If you want to go be knights in shining armor, by all means, go ahead. But I have things to do, and I cannot, unfortunately, risk.
Rain.
I'm gonna pretend to ignore that. I cannot risk the individuals that I have here, who I need for Westhaven.
So
But if people volunteer and you want to go rush into something that is suicide, by all means.
it's not suicide if it works.
Who says it's going to work?
That's in fate's hands.
You can say that.
I know I did, just now.
Fair play. Fair play.
Do you have that letter from the king? Does it say anything about rendezvous, like a rendezvous point for people who want to help?
No, but I'm assuming you can probably head to Kirkcaludil. It's the capital of Alaron.
Yeah.
But you know that. Sometimes I forget.
No.
A lot of people come here and they don't necessarily know the Moonshaes as good as us.
Yeah, no, that's true. Eventually they'll come around, or they'll end up at the bottom of the drink.
Fair enough. Listen, if you need any ammunition, artillery, anything of the sorts, I'd be happy to provide, but I can't send you any ships. I can prepare your ship. I know you have a couple cannons on that thing.
Mm-hmm.
If you need any of that, by all means, you can have it. Funding, let me know what you need. But, again, I'm not risking any of my residents here. I need them.
That makes sense. Though, I do wish that you could spare the odd person. I understand why you can't.
Well, you've got Merrick.
Oh yeah, no, I do definitely have Merrick.
He's equal to 3 or 4 people.
Yeah.
He's a good one. A fighter, I mean.
Yeah.
He's kind of quiet.
Yeah, no, I like that about
I don't pay him to talk, so.
So apparently you have Iris now. Decided to tag along. I don't know exactly why.
The Diviner.
Yeah. I should probably ask her about that.
You always could.
Yeah. What was I gonna say? Well, I'll make sure to have a list drawn up of stuff we need. Do you also think you can maybe sling some rations and food, things like that? In addition, or more so ammunition.
That I can do ammunition. Rations I can't do. That's not necessarily under my everything that gets brought here in Westhaven is being sold by private individuals. I don't necessarily have access to be able to just hand you food. I purchase food from them.
Yeah.
And so does everyone else here.
Yeah.
So, by all means, you can go ask them for it. See if they give it to you for free, but I can guarantee you they won't.
And this is just our character question. Who's the one that handles supplies or would have knowledge of things we might need for the Tresson?
Anyone in Smuggler's Row could help you with that. There are a lot of experienced sailors, and Smuggler's Row isn't just for sort of black market items. It is the entire market where people rent stalls and just sell their spoils from out in the water.
Yeah.
So anyone in Smuggler's Row could help you with that. And I would say you have lived on ships enough, and so has Jules, that you could pretty easily deduce what you might need for a journey. You can determine how long it's going to take, how many rations you would need for how many people, etc. Which we can talk about that later.
Yeah.
Depending on what you're going to do. But yeah, so you have a pretty good understanding of that.
In terms of guns and stuff, would I just say, would I drum up a list of myself? Well, we need X amount of powder, X amount of, or would I say have Corsair or someone who operates on it comes to the ship, check things out and say, okay, he needs X, Y, and Z.
So what will happen is Corsair will the what you would pay for ammunition kind of is joined together. Like you would say, okay, I need this many shots for a cannonball, and that will include gunpowder and the cannonball, and it will be a set value of. I have to look at my charts. I don't know how much gold it is at this point in time. But if you said, I want enough for 20 or 30 shots, Corsair will either be like, yes, sure, good to go, or I can't do that much. How about this instead, etc. So you would be able to deduce that amount. Again, I have to look at see how much they cost because I can't remember. But I can look at that now.
Okay. I'm just wondering if you expect me to give like Corsair a definite answer of, oh, we need this now, or.
I would say it doesn't have to be right now. You have a couple days.
Yeah, okay.
You have some time. So, is there anything else anyone wants to do?
I know we need to talk to Barnaby.
We do need to talk to Barnaby. I have a meeting.
You do have a meeting. You need to fucking find out who the fuck
3
Durable
gold pieces
Thornbottom
per
is.
Oh my god, you're right. I
How
forgot
much?
that's where we
3
left off.
pieces per shot.
Really?
3 gold pieces.
Okay.
So 3 gold pieces is typical for it's 3 gold pieces for 10 bullets of ammunition.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm kind of like lumping if I put 10 bullets together, that amount of weight would be about 3 gold pieces.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd say 3 gold pieces per shot.
Do we have anyone that could occupy like the gunner position, or has like enough experience with guns on our ship?
I have no experience, but I would be glad to do it.
Out of character answer, or do you want to find out in character?
I mean, I could. I think. Yeah, no, it would be better to find that out in character. I guess I could just ask the crew who has the most experience with guns. Planning.
Who is your friend?
Yeah, I forgot there's somebody talking to me.
Yeah.
Okay. So, as you wake up, you hear this bizarre voice in your mind, and you almost you're not used to this. You don't even know where this comes from, but then it clicks. Oh, you're pretty sure somebody is within this ring that you decided to buy
Oh,
from
yeah, that.
from
Who the
from Laverna.
is he?
As this individual introduces himself as Durable Thornbottom.
Oh my god, I get why Laverna was so desperate to get rid of this thing now.
Get rid of me? You could not possibly get rid of me. I am
She
a
literally
hoot.
did.
I am a hoot. You're going to love having me around. So tell me about yourself.
Tell me about yourself first.
My name is Durable Thornbottom.
I got that much.
I am a diplomat from Waterdeep.
Oh god.
Let's see.
He knows things.
I can tell you, I know a lot.
Depending on
There have been
the
3 owners before you. What would you like to know?
He's not leaving, dude.
Let's see. First there was the illusionist, Owen with a G. I don't know why he kept introducing himself as Owen with a G.
Where was the G?
I don't know. That's a good question.
Whoa.
He was from Candlekeep, if I'm not mistaken.
Mm.
That was 24 years ago? Something like that. Let's see. He just disappeared one day. Then there was the banker, aristocrat type. Wasn't very talkative. His name was Trentworth Dimworth. I do remember that. Let's see. And then Laverna, who stole the ring from Trentworth Dimworth. And then, of course, around, 5 or 6 years I've been in Laverna's possession. She's not very nice.
It took her 5 or 6 years to get rid of you. Holy shit.
That's very rude. First of all, I am a pleasure to have around, and I know many things. Now, you were saying?
Throw this ring in the fucking ocean.
Cast it into
I'm
the
not
fire
leaving
from
if that's
which it
what you're
came.
implying.
He hasn't done
Why
anything.
not?
Why are you being haters?
Because it's... Tell you what. I will leave if you can impress me enough to leave.
What the fuck does that mean?
Impress you how? Do
I
you
don't
like...
know. Something so hard to top that I don't feel like I'm potentially missing out on something if I'm gone.
Do you see what's going on outside of the ring from in there, or do I have to narrate my actions to you?
Well, it's hazy.
It's hazy? Okay.
I have an idea.
Okay.
But narration would help. Subtitles, preferably. spell things out for me.
Scene directions.
Fascinating. Do I have to unattune to stop listening to you, or can I just like take the ring off? I take the ring off.
You don't hear anything.
Oh, thank God. I was really worried for a moment there.
It sort of returns to visibility in your finger.
Wow. I'm gonna leave it off for a moment while I go find everyone else.
Bro, hit the fucking mute button.
Can it be there when y'all talk to Barnaby? I don't want to be out of the loop anymore in regards to that.
You can do whatever you want. You can be wherever you want.
Okay, yeah, no.
Are you all making your way?
I have a meeting.
Bro's got a meeting.
Okay, you got to meet. Where are you going?
You should probably be there, so we will wait for your meeting to be done.
I'm so business that the only business I business is not monkey business.
Dude, what if the M in McDonald's stood for monkey?
Sorry.
Sorry, we just broke David. He said
Sorry,
that
I
earlier.
just derailed things.
He said that earlier and almost crashed the fucking car.
He'll recover eventually. Yeah, I should probably be there at some point. We don't got a business right now. We can business later.
Good.
I just like saying that I have a meeting.
Okay. Sorry, I'm collected. Okay, what are you doing?
Barnaby?
No, what did you say you were doing?
Oh, I have a meeting.
Okay.
Okay.
Where?
In the alley. There's that one guy
Oh,
that was
okay.
Yeah.
So you return after one
After
day?
scamming
Yeah,
that guy?
I told him one day.
Okay. You make your way back up to the guy, and he's like, talking with individuals, and he sees you, he's like, oh shit. What?
Any more information about Argus?
No! It's been one day! What do you expect me to do? I'm not a miracle worker.
It's your job, though, isn't
I
it?
sent people out to go look for stuff.
When
just
will they be
give me-
back?
I don't know, give me a couple more days. And maybe we'll find something. I
A
can't
couple
guarantee-
can be 2 or 3.
2 days.
Alright.
Bro, wiggling.
Fair?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay, piss off. And he keeps doing business.
I come back. I'm back from my meeting.
That was a really fast meeting.
You didn't have anything.
Okay. There's the soul of a Water Davian, noble in this ring.
Oh, great.
What is...
Wait, what?
The Ring of Vine Shielding. It's got a person.
Oh.
Oh,
works, yeah.
oh, someone died with. Oh, that's sad.
Yeah.
How is he nice?
That's one way to put it.
Why?
What does that even mean, though?
Ostentatious.
I thought that was kind of a bird, but,
It's an osprey.
oh. I was
What?
thinking of the ones that
Oh.
were...
An ostrich?
Yeah, that one.
You know about this?
I like to imagine that I make them up in my head.
Anyway, I can put him on mute, so let's go to Barnaby.
Okay.
What exactly are we talking to Barnaby about again? The
How the eye was stolen, and also how there was also another wereshark.
And,
Wait, another were shark?
yeah, Mako.
There was a first world shark?
Yes, Barnaby.
Yeah, you've met
You're
Barnaby,
from
right?
Westhaven.
Oh, would I have met Barnaby?
You might-
If you didn't know about Barnaby, probably not.
Let me see. No, I would need to look at
man,
his,
we just outed him.
He's gonna go talk to Barnaby
Yeah,
anyway.
He's pretty
so-
shark.
Yeah.
I love that man.
It
Got
is
Buckeye
very
snacks.
likely that you would not have
Yeah,
gone
no.
to Barnaby.
Like, I would have seen him if he,
He
at the
He doesn't
Leviathan.
leave. Genuinely.
Yeah, no, if he's at the Leviathan, I would have seen him, but...
No.
He's in a
like,
secret
he-
back room.
He's like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, no.
Bro's a fucking...
He's a
recluse.
nerd. I have no reason to talk to nerds.
Oh, we wanted to talk because we got an actual name of the item.
Oh, true.
Oh, that's right.
True.
Okay. So you make your way
Eye
into
of
the counting house, and you see
Jacobius?
The Eye of Jacobus, I think.
Iakovos.
Yakovas?
Jacobus.
Yeah.
In the back of my mind, I have another person to maybe ask.
It's like the pronunciation is iffy.
Mm-hmm.
Like it looks like Iakovos, and it's probably pronounced that way. But
Iakovos.
it reminds me of the Greek name Iakovos, so I
Word.
just started pronouncing it as Iakovos
Word.
because it sounds cooler to me that way. So Iakovos, Iakovos, whatever you want to say. Anyway,
It's a
you
regional
make your way into
dialect.
the counting house, and you see Nazim sitting at a table playing with some patrons, and you see him look over to you and nod to you and welcome.
Mhm.
But yeah, that's what you see. You sort of see these water type figures, these figures made of pure water, almost dealing cards. How they're not getting the cards wet, you don't know. You see people at the bar, The Leviathan is pretty packed today.
They have Flex Seal on.
Were they wooden?
Oh yes, you're right. The cars are wooden. I did say that. My mistake.
Wait, what?
Cars are very like thin.
I
wood
remember
veneer.
that.
Oh, okay.
No, I
I
think
don't
they
even
just
need my
have
notes.
Flex Seal on or something.
What'd you like to do?
Did we have to get Nazim to take us down to Barnaby the last time, or did we just go?
We can just go.
I'm just going.
Okay, we're
Okay.
just going.
I'm pretty sure.
He as you walk away, so you see like
I'll give him a
the
friendly
very
wave.
like marble walls. You see the sort of like flowing water that is falling down as the doorway, and you walk up to it, and he like gives you a look, and he's like, "I know what you're doing," and he's like,
Wait,
Go ahead.
What card game is he playing?
he looks to be playing like blackjack.
Old maid. Wow.
I'm gonna say double down.
Right, you are.
He has a 20.
As you walk up, it's sort of like the flowing water curtain. It parts, and you manage to make your way through. And you walk into the sort of dimly lit or candle lit like wooden room, which is very much a contrast to the like alabaster marble walls, the very pristine look of the Leviathan. You see bookshelves all around, and you see Barnaby sitting at his desk. You see, who you've not seen before, this sort of larger hammerhead were-shark. He's got this sort of like monocle-looking thing on one eye that has different lenses to be able to change the dials to be able to magnify closer at an object. And he is currently, with his head sideways, looking at an object on his desk. And he doesn't notice you because he's
hammerhead.
looking directly down at the side. His other eye is facing the ceiling.
Barnaby!
Oh, you startled me. Friends, good to see you.
You
I
too.
did not hear you come in.
Oh, hi. I'm new here.
Good to see you. My name is Barnaby Glenbrook.
I'm
Pleasure
Aaron.
to meet you. I haven't seen you in a long time.
Yes. So we've got good news and bad news.
Horrible news.
News is news.
The
Bunch of
abysmal-
news,
the-
actually.
Abysmal news.
The good news is that we have a name for that broken item that we showed you that one time.
Oh, yes.
The Eye of
Yuck.
Yakovus.
Yakovus.
The bad news is we don't have it anymore.
Got stolen by another were-shark. One of
Another
our,
were-shark.
no,
Yeah.
one
By
of
one
Argus
of your
Wake's
people.
crew. Mako.
Oh, I don't know this name. To be fair, I don't.
You don't really go out.
I was not born a were-shark.
I'm aware.
I'm cursed.
I just thought it was, I don't know, funny little connection there, right?
How'd that happen, by the way?
Is it like a
It's
It's not a
tide?
common thing.
Is it a tide thing?
That's a great question. So, I came here from Candlekeep to study. I guess
To Westhaven?
not to Westhaven specifically, no.
Oh.
To the Moonshaes.
Okay.
My specialty was in Sea Elven and Triton society, ancient civilizations, and I was bitten by a were-shark, and unfortunately, it's not been able to be cured. My speculation is that somewhere in my line, I had some sort of lycanthropic blood that decided to manifest when I was bitten. Some sort of pseudo-lycanthrope, as you would like to call it. So as it manifested, here it is. Now I am a full-blooded lycanthrope, and I have not been able to cure it. Nor do I have the magical means to be able to do something like that.
Well, you certainly seem to have managed to.
I do my best, but I understand that people can be frightened by this form, and I met Nazim, and he offered to be a patron of mine. So he gives me a place to keep quiet, keep on the down low, so I can do my business here. I look at his artifacts for him when he finds them, and I have a good life here.
With my knowledge of
A
magic,
little lonely, but it's how it has to be.
with my knowledge of magic and having third-level spell slots, would I know if Remove Curse would work against lycanthropy, especially at this state?
It's possible.
Doesn't he only know like Firebolt or something?
He's a very
He's a very low-level wizard.
yeah, like level 1 or 2.
I could one-shot him if I wanted to.
So's Volo, canonically. Level 1 wizard.
Damn. Well, have you heard of that Eye of Yakovus, or?
No, but the name sounds familiar. Give me a moment. And he starts looking through some books.
Do you have the spell scrolls written down? The shop?
I did not write down the spell scrolls. Emily probably did.
I might have. I did. It was protection from evil and good, slow, phantasma killer, and blindness deafness.
Okay, I wasn't remove
Oh,
first.
I also need a potion. I mean, well, we're gonna be talking.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. Spoilers.
Hit that one, hit there.
Actually, my mistake.
Unless Jules tries to kill me for a third time.
He is. This type of lycanthropy actually does not doesn't have any cure, except potential means of a wish spell. He's considered a true lycanthrope because of the pseudo-lycanthropic blood.
Yeah.
So it is more of the blood manifesting and becoming a true lycanthrope because of his pseudo-lycanthropy in the past.
Got it.
It is not a curse.
Okay, well, I just cast wish.
Wait,
Okay.
why the fuck can't Nazim do that? Nazim has been like, yeah, I can cure this.
Because I don't think Nazim can cast wish.
He's a
he's a
miracle
genie.
worker. He's a miracle worker.
He'll be trying to make a changeling not a changeling anymore.
And he looks around and he ends up finding this very thick, leather-bound book. This really old, almost falling apart book. And he starts going through. This is a book of historical accounts in Waterdeep. Let's see. Here. On the date of the 30th of Chess in 1369 DR, the city of Waterdeep successfully defended itself against an attack led by an individual known as Iakovos, who stormed the city with an army of sea monsters and pirates. Some accounts depict him as a heavily tattooed and long-haired man with one eye, while others claim he took the form of a megalodon, which is an ancient species of shark previously thought to be extinct. However, Iakovos fell to a young sailor known as Jarek Wolfscat, and the attack was successfully deterred. Waterdeep, however, suffered severe damages, which in turn disrupted their trade routes for over a year.
How long ago was this?
In 1369 DR, so a little over 100 years ago.
Okay. So your guy wouldn't know about it.
130?
No.
Was he Waterdeep? What was he?
He was from Waterdeep.
Yeah.
I put the ring back on.
What was the description Argus gave? Or we have of Argus?
He's blind,
Blind.
right? That's about it. So unless he lost a second eye.
Friend, good to see you!
How old were you when you died?
Me?
Yeah.
54.
Okay, so you were not around in 1369 DR.
No.
Okay, I couldn't do the math real quick. I take the ring off.
Dead end?
Yeah, he was like 50.
Oh, okay.
He was like about 75 years ago, then if I'm doing the math right, which I'm probably not.
I guess I'm confused. This individual called this...
The Eye of Iakovos.
I can't say I know
Oh, it's
anything
the
about
eye he
this.
was missing.
What was the guy's name who killed him?
Jarek Wolfsget.
Wolves.
Think
Jerek.
about other things.
Wolfs-get.
Oh, and Nismaka was commanding Salaman.
Not uncommon for a were shark.
Oh, I did spell it right.
The odd thing is that he did say he owes us an explanation or a discussion. So he plans to talk to us later?
I'm
Or
assuming,
find us somehow?
I'm assuming they're planning on doing something similar with it. If it could command sea life and working with pirates, I'm sure Wake is aware of the legends at least. Who their target is, I have no idea. It could be Neverwinter again, could be Waterdeep again,
But then why
Could be
even...
the Moonshaes.
could be the Moonshaes, could be anyone.
Luskin.
Yeah.
Could probably go up into 10 towns. I don't know.
Yeah.
Or like whatever city
you
up there is on
say-
the West Coast.
Did you say the temple... you saw the visage of a man in the
One
temple?
eye, yeah.
Is that him?
Perhaps. Is it one and the same?
I thought the guy with the one eye was the one who had a thing with
Umberly?
yeah.
Yeah, he was.
That was our assumption at the time.
I
but
mean,
also
that
we
would
knew-
make sense if.
I mean, did a god attack
I mean-
Waterdeep? That doesn't seem entirely
Well,
out of
I-
the realm of possibility.
Well, I was gonna say
A
if
lich
you're,
attacks Neverwinter every 50 years.
if you were Umberly's fuck buddy, I feel like she might kind of like give you some powers a little bit.
Wait, I thought it was... My mistake. I thought it was Sekula that was...
There's Sekula, and then the one who swims with Sekula. And the one who swims with Sekula is the one-eyed guy.
Oh.
Sekula is a shark.
Well,
Maybe
yeah,
that's
that
the
I know.
megalodon thing. Sekula.
I don't know enough about.
You said
All
you
that.
said that Iakovos was also mistaken or seen with a megalodon or something.
There are different descriptions. Some described him as an individual, a man,
Mm-hmm.
a very tall, broad-shouldered men with long hair and one eye, heavily tattooed,
Does that look?
and the other depict him as an image of a megalodon.
Does the description look like the guy we saw in the temple?
Wasn't he thin in the temple?
I don't have a.
No, I'm asking David.
It sounds similar. The
Okay.
man had one eye. He had tattoos. He had long hair, like thick braided beard.
I imagine him thinner, like malnourished almost, but that could also just be me in my head.
I'm looking.
No, he was a heavily muscular man.
Okay.
And the one who swims with Sekula. Sekula could be that big megalodon thing.
Could be.
It would make sense considering he is a shark.
Or because there,
The claim is that he took form of the megalodon.
because there was also like there were 3, right? I'm trying to find my notes. There was like
The true
there was
whatever.
like a woman or something that looked like a woman, and then shark, and then the one
Yeah.
who swims with Sekula. So I would not be surprised if you had like almost like that transition of like
She's trans.
like humanoid, shark, you know?
Yeah.
I would
Exactly.
say
If I-
that
if
is
I'm
a very
remembering
common thing in
correctly.
lycanthropy. The form I am, we call some sort of hybrid form of humanoid and shark. However, if I had control over my form, which I don't, I would theoretically be able to turn into a full hammerhead shark. So
Mhm.
perhaps this individual was a were-megalodon?
Where megalodon is
Which
crazy.
It's terrifying.
It is very terrifying.
Very terrifying, and you got
Which
the
would
short end
explain
of
the
stick.
claims that they saw both.
Maybe
Mhm.
Unless
'Cause
you are
Sekula-
correct and this individual was working with Sekula at the time.
Because Sekula was described as the shark father, so maybe he was the one who gave Yakubus his lycanthropy. Maybe.
Or ability to control it.
Maybe.
I have to color coded my highlighters. My blue one's in my room.
And,
What-
and the
what
other
is-
one was the true high priestess. I don't know who that refers to.
True high priest.
I don't think we've encountered anything regarding her.
And what's in Waterdeep that warranted attack? I know that's like. Where
They just love attacking with Sword Coast.
Why do they call it the Sword Coast?
That's where the swords
People
are.
be clashing swords.
It's the coast on the
true.
Sea of Swords.
Yeah. Well, the priestess was a, quote, kelp-covered woman.
Happens.
Sekula was a chained shark, and the one who swims with Sekula matches kind of that description.
So we got 2 of them. We just gotta find this kelp lady now.
Oh yeah, muscular human man with tattoos, long hair, no right eye. Yeah,
Yeah.
same thing.
Okay.
The room that was also where we got the piece had like
Wait,
Oh
how
my
many,
God.
how many pieces do we have?
it said 1 of 3. That's what the Naga said.
Think very Jason Momoa.
Well,
With one eye.
Well, I do think if we ever make it to Tier 5 Towing, they'll definitely should have more information.
Is there like
Tufathuin.
Swing, yeah.
Have you been there?
No, my mother was from there originally.
Very fascinating.
Yeah.
I've done some studies on Tufathuin.
Really?
Yes.
Like what?
Very limited. The Sea of Society are much more secretive than the Triton Society. Mostly what I do is archaeological work. Nothing recent. What I find is more answers to the past rather than answers to the present. I can say, however, Tufathuin was not the original Sea of Society in this nation. It seems that there was some sort of migration from an area off the coast of Alaron.
Really?
isn't that where we're going?
Yeah, or that's where Merrick says that it is currently.
Also, the Bonog got called the thing. It was the Bonog, watchful eye of
no,
the eye
Merrick
that
said
ever
it was
watches.
south of Gwyneth.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah.
There was also depictions of a shark kind of eating itself in that room. Like he was eating his own tail. I don't know what that means though.
Ouroboros style.
Forever life.
Well,
The creation and destruction of things.
but like, why would you like eat yourself?
Hungry.
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 I mean, don't sharks can't eat their own species?
Well, I mean, within the womb of some female sharks, their pups will fight and eat each other.
Oh.
That is correct. I did not expect you to know that.
You're talking to a marine biology major here.
Yeah, but Jules ain't a marine biology major.
But he spends a lot of time around sharks.
I wrestle them.
You wrestle
That's
sharks.
my hobby.
He's
taking
taking
it-
pregnant sharks.
Yeah.
He's totally taking advantage of the fact that the mom was busy eating her own children to wrestle the father or something
No,
like
no,
that.
he's saying
No,
that.
the babies in the womb eat each other.
He's saying that from personal experience.
Yeah. Yeah, I had a third brother.
That's why he's so big.
Yeah, exactly.
I absorbed all the babies in the womb.
Okay, we're not having this conversation. We're gonna shift the subject real quick.
I forgot. Did I ever mention that I was an archaeology minor?
No,
I forgot.
that's fascinating.
I
Why
kinda
have we
dr-
not talked about
Go
this before?
Sparrows!
I don't know. I feel like
Perhaps it's a very minor story reason that you completely forgot.
I kind of dropped it a little bit after a certain experience. Just a bad time.
I see. No bad time for archaeology.
Well,
Knowledge is knowledge. Knowledge is fascinating. I love learning.
Well, I would hope so,
I do
considering
too.
that's your entire profession.
Yes.
It would suck if you did not enjoy it.
In fact, if you decide that you don't like learning at Candlekeep, they take you out back and shoot you.
shoot you with what?
Down like old
Dart
Yeller.
And then you go to sleep and they tuck you in and then they wake you up in the morning and they say, what have we learned? And then you say, I like learning, and you have to write, I like learning 500 times on a piece of paper.
Okay.
Are you okay?
And then you're forgiven.
Did that happen?
That's just Candlekeep. No,
Okay.
of course not.
You do love learning.
I've seen it though. And boy, you don't want it to happen.
Oh my god. Gets mad at us for doing digressions and then does that.
God damn, bro.
Sometimes I just be talking.
Yeah.
Was there something else that we need to bring up? I feel like that was mostly everything.
I got this weird barnacle.
Oh yeah, that.
Oh, yeah.
Where is it?
I don't know.
Under his
It
skin.
kind of went in there.
Wait, what?
Ooh, you need a surgeon.
No, I did it on purpose.
What? Why?
It was. We got it from Laverna. She's.
Why?
I don't know.
Don't put anything in your body that you get from Laverna.
Like, did
Even
you
the
That's
potion?
rule number 1
Like
of
the
Westhaven.
like did you eat it?
Healing potions?
No, I
Yeah.
just kind of like put it on my hand.
It should be
And it
fine.
went like.
They've been fine so far.
We've been drinking a lot of this lately.
Okay. Be
And
careful.
I mean, nothing's happened since.
Just having
Like I
eyeball juice.
kind of got like a feeling of like kinship, like he wanted to be my friend or something. But that could just be me talking and longing.
I didn't hear you screaming in pain last night, so I think you're fine.
you have friends. Yeah, friends, buddy. You don't
Yeah.
need to go looking for
I
barnacles.
always want more.
It's so real.
But I put it on my hand and then it
See,
just. kinda
Barnaby is aggressively like tapping his foot, like tapping his pet. You can see how anxious he is.
Do you want to look at the scar?
No, thank you.
I didn't hear
I
you
don't know
screaming
what
in
it
pain
does
last
yet.
night,
No,
so
I
you're
didn't
good.
scream in pain. It was fine.
Yeah.
I mean, it like tickled a little bit.
Yeah,
but-
I even wrote specifically, Jules attunes painlessly.
Yeah. It was fine. It hurt everybody else
Sorry,
except me. That's
heart
why
palpitations. Ugh. Okay.
I love that Star Wars character.
Jules dies on the spot.
You also get smited by Talos.
No, and the Disney Corporation.
I think that's pretty much everything, right?
Yeah.
Is it?
I think so. I mean, those are the urgent things. That's what happened that made us go, oh shit, we need to go talk to Barney.
Those are the only urgent things.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
What exactly, out of character, what exactly do I know about my barnacle? Do I know what it does? Or do I just know that it went in my skin?
You have an idea of what it does, yeah.
Okay.
Like you sort of get like in the same way that you when you attune to
Do I
a
know
magic
everything
item.
word for word?
No.
Okay.
The same way, like you understand the intentions of the magic item when you attune to it, you have an idea of what it does and what it can do.
So was
I
it,
can try to take it out and see if it'll like.
No, thank you.
I kind of get a sense that it'll like help me be more defensive when I'm hurt.
Why are you explaining this to me?
Because I want to see if you know anything. You know,
Why would I know? I don't understand anything about that.
it
I
did
don't-
just look like a barnacle.
I don't know. I didn't know if it was like some weird relic.
It's possible, but if it's beneath your skin and
I can try to take it
out
out.
of you, comes out of your skin. No, thank you. No, thank you.
Let's leave the nice middle then.
I don't want to.
I'll ask Nazim.
Don't.
No.
Don't.
Yeah.
No.
I will.
No.
No.
Well, I'm gonna go play some games unless y'all have anything to talk to Barney more. Sorry, I was gonna say Barney, but I don't think we're there.
Barnacle.
I don't think I do.
I think we're good. I mean, we might talk about like some archaeology stuff. But you guys can head out.
Fucking nerd.
Okay.
Okay.
So you're staying behind?
Yeah.
Okay. Archaeology.
So, have you ever encountered something with sentience where it makes more sentience within you?
That's kind of what happened.
What the fuck?
I'm concerned by your choice of words.
So, okay.
Within?
Yes. So last night, or a couple nights ago, I can't quite remember. I don't know what it was. You know, I can't even tell what it was. But there. So let's just start with the math right now. There's me, Arya. I put the hammer on the table. There's Collier, the hammer. And now there's something within my arm as well, I think.
What is it with you people putting things in your body?
No. Well, we've already been over the first one, but this isn't.
I just like stick my head in real quick and go, the problem is that part of my soul is not in my body. If that helps you at all, then I leave.
I just look at Triton pottery.
I know, but I don't know. But you're the most qualified person.
Okay, let me think.
I can't
how
tell
did
if
this
it's.
get in your arm?
But this is different. This is like another chunk of metal that like got absorbed into my arm. That's different though.
Is it of the same kind as
Yes, it's the same thing as Collier.
this hammer?
Yes.
Perhaps they have some sort of connection. Perhaps they are one and the same.
I did believe they were one and the same, but why? But Collier didn't recognize it as one and the same.
Maybe he's lying.
I don't know.
It was clenching onto the hammer, but it wasn't. Collier didn't recognize it as him clenching onto the hammer. Is there another Collier within me? Is this multiple gods or something?
I doubt that. Let's see. So it grabbed onto your hammer against your will?
Yeah. This has been happening a lot.
But it is of the same material. It is of the same, cut from the same cloth.
I believe so, yes.
Presumably. If we go with the previous interpretation that these are greater parts of one whole, have you ever heard of the mineral hematite?
Not familiar, no.
It creates these sort of against others that of the like. It creates these sort of magical forces that can cause them to attract or repel each other.
Okay.
Since they are cut from the same cloth, they have these sort of magical interactions. Perhaps, since they are of the same, they can interact with each other. Perhaps this difference is not as different as you may think. Perhaps they are trying to be one, and yet they cannot, because one is within you and the other is in the form of this hammer.
Okay. So it's like it's a form of attraction in a way.
Perhaps trying to find some sort of equilibrium that it cannot achieve.
Okay, that makes me feel more comfortable about it.
Again, I could be very wrong. This is just a guess.
Mm-hmm.
I've never experienced anything like this before.
Sorry to spring stuff on you like this. I feel like we just come in here and give you a heart attack.
No. It's more interactions than I've had in a very long time. I appreciate it. It's just very. I wish I could be more help, but my knowledge base is limited.
Of course, but sometimes just talking through it with someone helps a lot.
I understand.
Do you drink at all?
No.
No?
I
Okay.
keep my faculties well defined.
Okay. I was going to offer a drink or something, but maybe I just buy you a meal one night.
The meal would be excellent.
Okay. Thank you, Barnaby. I'm going to head out.
Of course. And you make your way out.
And so I did say I was gonna hang out and play some games, and once I see Arya leave, I'm gonna go down and talk to Barnaby.
Okay. Okay, so you make your way back in?
Yeah.
Back so soon?
Yeah, no, how'd the talk with Arya go?
Good.
Yeah, fun. Well, how's your Sea Elvish, by the way? I ask in Sea Elvish. Because it's
Aquan?
technically, okay, so, technically Sea Elvish is like a distinct, like, dialect of Elvish, so it's not, or we could just style as Aquan as however you want to cut it.
This is not something that I was aware of as a DM.
Oh, well, then we can just go with Aquan.
Oh yeah. Oh, so like just Elvish, but Sea Elvish dialect. Yeah, he would know that.
Yeah.
He speaks to you, and he says it's rusty, but it's okay.
Yeah.
Most of it is, you get the sense that the a lot of what he learns it from is writing.
Yeah.
So his pronunciation might not be correct because he is assuming the pronunciation from a lot of historical writing.
Yeah, no, I get
and
it.
a lot of it sounds very like old Englishy to you.
Mm-hmm.
But like, and again, your Sea Elvish is also, based on your mother.
Mm-hmm.
So you haven't necessarily seen any other
Yeah.
forms of it. So you don't know. As far as you're concerned, he's speaking close enough.
Yeah.
You can understand him.
Yeah. How's your knowledge of Sahuagin?
My knowledge of Sahuagin is not very, very extreme, but I have some knowledge.
How about like particular Sahuagin subspecies?
Elaborate. So Sahuagin are a race of sort of shark-like humanoids.
Mm-hmm.
I know they're very prone to mutation, based on environmental effects, such as some of them can grow extra limbs when they take positions of power, or extra rows of teeth for ferocity's sake. They're very adaptable in that sense. Why?
I don't know. I heard somewhere about a particular type of Sahuagin that can appear like they're like a sea elf, or like sea elves.
I believe you're referring to the type of mutation known as a Malenti.
Ah, yeah, that was it.
Yes, that's very, very, very uncommon. I have heard of it before back in my studies in Candlekeep. I have never seen or known of any instances where this has taken place, but there have been stories that have said that Sahuagin can occasionally develop a mutation to be able to look like sea elves in order to infiltrate society, as spies, to be able to learn information and adapt and bring information back to their tribe.
And do you know?
But these are also just stories, theories.
So you wouldn't know how like they might be treated by their own people.
I would have no idea.
Yeah. Since we do, and this did come to mind. Since we do planning on heading to Tirfart Dween, is there anything you would like me to bring back to you if they allow me to? Any questions that I could ask them on your behalf? Maybe you could write a list.
Yes, I will come up with a list. I will absolutely come up with a list. It may take me some time. I can have Nazim send to you on your journey.
That sounds perfect. I'll be more than happy to.
Give me about a week. It will you won't be able to reach there in time.
Yeah.
I presume. I don't know the exact location, but rough estimates say south of the island of Gwyneth somewhere.
Yeah.
Which is still far away. So give me some time, and I will absolutely. I will create a bucket list for you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, no, it's
very gracious.
Yeah, like I said, it's no problem. It's gonna be quite the experience for me too, since I've only heard stories about it from my mother. So, yeah. Well, it's nice meeting you.
Yeah, nice to meet you too.
I'm gonna go. And I leave.
Okay. So you're all making your way back now?
Yeah.
Okay. What would you guys like to do? You have about 2 more days until you head out. You have 2 more days worth of things before you collect your commission from the Molten Hammer, and you guys head out.
Do I have to specify I handle the food and ammunition stuff, or is that implied that that's like...
Yeah, so we can go over... Okay. So, you have 10 people in total in your crew. However, since Iris and Yenna are not part of the crew, or 10 people in total on the ship, Iris and Yenna are not part of the crew, they will pay their own share for their rations and such. So rations cost 5 silver pieces per person per day. So that is, let's see.
So 5 silver pieces per person.
Yes. So that's 4 gold per day of travel. Because Iris and Yenna are not included in that 10.
Either way.
Oh yeah, so 7. Oh, that makes things worse.
That is what Hollow tends to do.
Make things worse?
Sorry.
I kill Aaron.
The joke was there.
I disintegrate him.
So
I
3.5.
secretly have 6 level spells.
What is the estimated travel
You start doing a little dance.
time?
It is
irresistible for
7 days to get to Caladir, the capital of Alaron. That does not account for any
Mishaps.
mishaps,
Which will not happen.
Us?
You know,
Mishaps? It's crazy.
extra days of travel, bad weather, what's the word I'm looking for? Distractions,
Yeah.
etc.
Do we know enough about the situation there if we are going to have to stay on our ship, or if there are like inns or like taverns or?
Well, we're going to like.
You're going to the capital city of Alaron, which.
But how occupied is it? Will we still be able to do things?
You get the sense that you have probably. Really, give me a luck check for me. 7. You have not been there, but you have heard of it and you know of it. It's a pretty big city.
Okay.
It's nowhere near like Waterdeep or Neverwinter size, but
Yeah. So
maybe like almost rivaling the size of Luskin.
So we should only really account for our travel time and not the time we're staying there.
No, you're definitely gonna need money, but there will probably be inns for sure.
Okay, but like we can buy food and shit there.
Absolutely.
We don't have to have rations. Okay,
Absolutely.
that's what I was. Okay.
Plus we are there.
You'll be able to restock and get materials and supplies in Alaron.
Yeah.
In
Okay.
Caladir.
Then should we hold off on return rations until we
Well, first
go to
let's.
Alaron and?
No, I think we should just might as well just pull out the stops. We have money right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Um.
And if it makes math easier to include me in it, then that accounts for like if we like
An
hit
extra
bad
person.
weather, an
Yeah,
extra
that's
day,
fine.
or if we for whatever reason take somebody
Pick
home
up
with
a
us,
stray.
which we pick up. I feel like we pick up strays relatively often.
So assume 4 gold
Oh yeah, because
pieces
her parents if
per
we're
day.
bringing
Oh
them.
yeah.
4 gold per day, and
Yeah.
it's 7 days there.
7 days to get to Alaron.
So 28.
If in the event you won't need to necessarily worry about this now because you could buy materials in Caladir, but from there it's 7 days to Snowdown. Depending on where you
Okay.
go to Snowdown. 7 or 6 days.
Okay. 26.
Are we good? Should we
7.
include? Do you plan? Like I don't know if like how you plan on doing things. After there, we're going straight to Tirfaltween, or we're heading back to Westhaven to head back out.
We don't know
That's true. How far is Tirfaltween from
You don't
Snowdown?
know where it is.
Merrick has given me like an estimate.
Merrick has a rough estimate.
Yeah.
Where is Merrick's rough estimate? Smile.
South of Gwyneth.
So
which is between Alaron and Snowdown.
Yeah.
it'd be on our way back, essentially.
It wouldn't be on your way.
No, it'll be.
You'd be close to it.
We'd be going more south, but
You'd
Oh,
be going
okay.
more south, but you would be very close to it. You'd probably be like roughly in the range of 1 to 3 days travel, depending on where it is.
yeah.
So if we say 28 to get to the capital city, and then 7 to get to
Is it
Snowdown,
marked there?
That's what marked.
and
Oh,
then
for Alaron, the capital.
maybe a 10 to hit Tirfaltween and get back to the capital city, and then 28 back to Westhaven.
Assuming we don't make additional stops on the way back.
Yeah.
But if
This
we're-
can also be assumed that if you want to subtract the gold now and say that you're purchasing it later because the rations, some things will spoil.
Yes.
It can be implied
It'll
that
just
you
to
would
cover the
yeah.
rations.
So
Okay.
you're subtracting the total now, for,
Stuff that we will pick up later.
yeah,
So it's 7 days to the capital,
correct,
7 days to Snowdown from there,
correct.
and then
Potentially 1 to 3 days to Tyrfalfamine.
So say 3.
So we'll assume 3, so that's 17 days.
Okay, 17 days, and then double that for the minimum, and add maybe like 10 extra days in case shit hits the fan.
Sure.
So 44
In case one of us gets
times
really
4
hungry.
is 156.
No,
I'm wrong.
you're very wrong.
I'm wrong.
In case the barnacle
44
gets enough
times
time,
4 is
So,
176.
In case Flash isn't
3
enough.
plus 7. 17 all the way down times 2 is 34 days.
Yes.
That's back. You
Yeah.
doubled that too many times. And then an extra 10 would be 44. You don't need to double that again.
So that's how many days?
Correct.
Times 4 gold per day.
Oh, I thought you were
Yes.
saying days. Yes.
176.
176 gold.
Okay, I can cop that.
No, I'll cover it. I'm captain.
Okay, well I won't say no.
476?
176.
176. That's better. 176.
I would say you could probably haggle to get down to like 150 just to make it a solid even number.
Sure. You can have me roll or just say.
You're an eloquence bar.
Okay. Okay.
Sometimes the skills are so high that I'm not, because I know you'll auto succeed, and I'm not even going to bother having you roll.
Oh, it's being difficult because technically I have to convert some of the platinum. It doesn't do that automatically for me.
All of the rations until
100.
More money, more problems. What can I say?
to Westhaven.
Are you broke?
No, I'm just saying.
No.
You have so many problems. You're rich.
I don't have problems. All right, listen, because
If
the only business that I business is not monkey business.
Business.
150?
Oh, David, did you see my
150.
durable thorn bottom drawing?
Unfortunately.
Is it accurate?
Yeah.
I have a critique. I think the pants need to be puffier.
Okay.
Wait, who that?
Audio listeners,
Oh, the guy.
The guy in the
put it in
ring.
later.
The guy.
You'll
with the
probably
rings.
see it. You'll probably see it whenever audio listeners love you to death.
Yeah, Emily took a picture.
Okay.
Why do
Okay.
you love them to death?
So
Why do you want
have,
them to
you
die?
have 2
What's
more
that
days.
say?
If you don't have anything
want
to do or
Trevor to
anyone
die?
to talk to, we
No.
can skip time to the day that you guys are planning on heading out.
I do have some additional things. Is there any way would I be able to pay someone at Smuggler's Row to get any information on the current situation in Snowdown or of the conflict between and Snowdown, or would it be too soon?
I would say you would not have enough because they would. So
In the time it would take for information to
Yeah.
get here, we've
Yeah.
already left.
Yeah.
and the conflict in Snowdown is people avoid Snowdown.
Mm.
Am's rule is pretty. The idea that you have in Snowdown is military occupation, and that military is just hiring any mercenary that is willing to come to Snowdown to work there. It is very dangerous. We're talking, if you thought Luskin was dangerous, this is, 5 times worse. It's bad. So people avoid it at all costs. So there is not much information about specifics, just the understanding that this is really dangerous, and we don't even want to even sail here.
We got this, guys.
Question for the group.
Mm-hmm. I don't know why I said I'm not the group.
Do you think that we should ask Yenna if she wants Iris to see if her family's alive, to try to contact them?
I don't know.
It worked with my mom. I think if Iris just has a really good description, which Yenna would maybe have.
Technically, it worked with mine. I didn't even know if my mom was alive or not.
I don't want to make that choice for her.
We can present the option.
Yeah.
It's up to her if she wants to take it.
Yeah. I feel like I don't.
Or we could ask Iris if she thinks it would be a good idea. And then
That's
she could
true.
offer.
The thing where she says if it's a good or bad idea.
I meant more so we wouldn't want to give Yenna the false hope and then
that's
Iris
what I'm
crush
worried
that.
about.
So we can ask Iris if that's a feasible thing.
Did you pop on a button?
No, your lid wasn't on all the way, and I got scared.
And that's good, because I do also want to ask Iris some things, because personal curiosity. So I can tell her. Or I can present the idea. Kill two birds with one stone. That is a violent metaphor.
You mean present the idea to Iris?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sound good?
I think in general it's just not a great idea, but at the same time it feels wrong to withhold that from her.
Wait, why?
Here's-
What do you mean a bad idea?
Here's my other thing. Iris has been here long enough that Yenna should know about her, and if Yenna wanted to seek Iris out, I think she's had the
That's
opportunity.
true.
Yeah.
It just would be a fucking shame if we go all the way there and her parents have been dead.
I think that's
It'd be a
like
fucking shame if we had to sit around and watch as she learns that her parents are dead and have her hope just crushed in general right there, I guess. I don't know.
I know, but we're also assuming that this is something that is within or not within. I think it's best just to present Iris with the idea, who's the one that could actually do so or could not actually do so, and then it's up to her. Then that sounds rather than us making a whole bunch of assumptions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like asking Iris might be a good idea. I'll go with you. I haven't seen Iris in a bit.
I'll also go.
I have a meeting.
I want her to tell my damn fortune again.
You did,
Tell me which one of my family members is gonna die.
How did you all meet, by the way?
In Luskin.
We've been over this
Luskin.
before, haven't
There were newspaper flyers for the fortune teller. We went, that sounds sick as hell.
Everybody was calling her like a hag.
And she was hearing voices, and we helped her sort that out.
Oh, she just decided to tag along with you.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. There was a bunch of like former classmates or students of hers, I forget, that like got sucked into a portal or something, and that's who she was hearing. And then so we like undid the portal and they all fell out and there were like some weird aliens, and then she's like, yeah, I trust these people now.
aliens?
Yeah.
Like
Aberrations.
oh, like mind flayers and shit.
No, not
Not that.
mind flayers.
Like,
little
we wouldn't be
guys.
here.
Like things that feel glorby. If you get what I mean.
Thanks, Jules.
Anyway, we go talk to Iris. We cut
Who's going to go talk to Iris?
Oh, 3 of us.
Okay.
I have a meeting.
So you make your way to. You make your way to. So are you actually not going to Iris, or are you going to Iris?
I'm not going to Iris, but I do actually want to meet up with that guy.
On the same day? In the same day? Okay.
I would also
We'll
like
do
to
that
point
later.
out that if we have a couple of days, seeing Iris and comparing spellbooks and seeing if either of you have anything that the other wants might be a good thing
We
to
can do it on the boat.
You're right.
Really?
But also we have a couple of days.
Yeah.
I'm not sure you have another
So-
meeting.
You make your way to Stargazers, and you see there's a closed sign on the door.
Makes sense.
Well, fuck.
I knock.
She opens the door.
Hi.
Oh,
Hello.
sorry. Come in. You see she's like putting together, like getting stacks of papers, getting books together
Oh,
for
so
the
she's
journey.
packing.
She's packing.
Yeah.
Is there any information you need to tell me before we go? I'm just getting my stuff together.
These two actually had a
query.
idea, a query.
What
query.
was Jules' idea? I
I
just
don't have my
co-signed.
stuff set up to do.
Oh, yeah, no.
No, it's just, you know how you were able to contact my mom, right?
Yes.
Has Yenna reached out to you about maybe that with her parents?
No, she has not, but I see where you're going.
Because I feel like knowing that that's something that she could do and keeping that from her feels shitty. But also giving her false hope, maybe. I don't know. I'm at a fucking loss. I just wanted to see what you thought.
Hope is a fascinating thing. False hope is... I don't like that phrase, false hope. because it implies that the outcome is already negative. But blind hope, uncertainty of the knowledge, based in nothing, even if the outcome might not be in your favor, is unfortunately motivating. I feel like if Yenna... I have gotten to know Yenna as I've been here, and she's had the opportunity to come do that, and she hasn't. I think partially because, and again, I don't have any basis in this, and I think she's too afraid of the answer. And if she gets an answer, that might sway her decision to go to Snowdown. And I agree. Not everyone wants to know something like that.
Yeah.
Sometimes they'd rather find the answer on their own. And again, to be fair, there's no guarantee that whatever answer I find is truthful, or even possible.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, at least she knows that that's an option. I just wanted her to know that, like, because if we had the knowledge that she could have done that this entire time, and we kept that from her, I would have felt like a piece of shit. But at least she knows, and it's been her choice thus far not to do anything, and I feel better about that.
The first rule of being a diviner is understanding that the future is malleable. It's not set in stone.
Mm.
Things can change. Actions, consequences. You know, what might be possible 7 days from now may change depending on your actions. It's all up to chance. It's all up to your decisions.
Well, like you said, and I'm glad we presented the option. A certain question that's come to mind. Why, as much as I, we'd all love for you to join us aboard the Tressum, sailing off towards not certain death, but it's in question.
Certain danger.
There you go. Why are you tagging along?
Well, I will make it clear I don't plan on going to Snowdown. Probably Kirkaladir, and I might stay there. But I mean, I'm a diviner after all. If I can be of some assistance, I'd be more than happy to help you with your plans of action.
Oh.
I'm worried about what you're walking into, and I'll try my best to consult Lord Savras about the outcome of what you decide to do.
Savras, that's the diviner guy, right?
Yes, correct.
Ah, yeah.
Are you bringing all your stuff with you to be able to divine in fortunes and?
A limited selection, but I will be able to do what I need to do. Yes.
Are you getting any help bringing that aboard? Or you got it?
No, I have a bag of holding.
Because if we're on the road for 28 plus days.
How do you think I transport this telescope?
That's true.
Oh, and if
It'd be fun to get a fortune.
a fight does break out, can you sling spells like
Oh, she has.
Oh, okay, cool, perfect.
I
She
can
saved
hold
our
my own.
asses multiple times.
Hold my own.
Well,
She has ice storm. She's fine.
Okay, well,
Me and Jahira cast Ice Storm, and we all slip and fall.
you lose your action.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you guys want to do?
Oh, that's it for me.
I want to... I was gonna phrase that in a horrible way.
When you say that you're gonna stay in Alaron, do you mean like stay there, or like we pick you up on the way back to Westhaven?
Oh, that's a good question.
Provided you survive, I'll wait for you on the way back.
Okay, so we have to make sure we don't forget. We don't forget Iris.
Yeah, don't forget
I
Iris.
presumed you would have to
I
suffer
wouldn't.
supplies.
Yeah,
Actually,
we will.
Yeah.
We just bought it all in advance, so we don't have to do the math later.
We set the money aside so we can purchase it later.
Exactly. Budgeted.
in our little piggy
Yeah.
bank.
Budget.
It's called investing.
We may be
No,
pirates.
it's not.
We may be pirates, but we always do our proper budgeting.
Do you guys not have a 401k?
I have a 403b.
You plan on retiring?
Business
Yeah,
Business
it's an early
tip 101. Buy high, sell low.
No, you
Jules thinks
if
the
you don't.
401k is that you just get $401,000. You can just do whatever you
And
want.
that, wait.
I genuinely used to think that when I was a
Let's
kid.
get a social
They
security.
just give you $401,000 and you're like, good luck.
Yeah, it's your retirement money.
Let's get a social security. We've been over
Yeah.
this.
My
Wait,
social security
but-
number is like 5 or something.
In that
Yeah, but
case,
unless he's getting run into the ground, that's going to be out by the time you're old.
but if we're going along with the metaphor, doesn't that mean Hollow retired early?
Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah, this is like when your grandparents retire and suddenly they're like, shit, man, what do I do? I guess I'm just gonna go on a shit ton of cruises. Except the cruise is piracy.
Hollow has a gravestone.
Yes.
Alright.
I was there.
I never went. I didn't know I had a green.
I want to go hang out with my barnacle.
Lived once, died twice.
Yeah, brother.
You want to, what?
I want to go hang out with my barnacle and
Okay.
see like what it does.
I will say, just for the future reference, the barnacle entered your hand.
Yeah.
The connotation of that phrasing is a little odd. Yeah, I'm
Dude,
gonna
a
go hang out with my barnacle.
Dude, a barnacle is small. I'm not talking about Jules.
What?
Are we not talking about penis?
Never mind.
I'm gonna jork in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Barnacles
exactly.
are small.
Yeah, but the barnacle's in
Jules
your
is
hand.
packing.
The barnacles.
Stop! Stop talking.
I rolled for it once.
Stop! No more.
Guys, this is supposed to be a kid-friendly podcast.
No,
No.
Oh, it wasn't.
Alright, what the fuck do you want to do?
I don't know. I just want to. You put so many words on my magic item sheet, and I want to know why.
Yeah, too bad. You don't know nothing.
I know I don't know nothing. I got 6 intelligence. I don't know. I just want to see if I can like attune
You're attuned.
more.
Nope.
That's how you mean.
Are you sure about that?
Patience.
No.
I have business to attend to.
Okay.
Okay, what are you doing, Arya?
I want to go up to the guy.
Okay, you go up to the guy and you see this this same like short, scrawny individual with a big like kind of bushy goatee. He like walks. Oh, Jesus Christ! Who is that? He's a Christian. I don't care. It's canon now. I don't care anymore. I say it too much. Whatever.
Listen,
What?
I haven't been fair to you. I'm gonna be honest.
Why are you having a hard time?
I'm going away for a while, and I want to fund a proper research and investigation on this man.
I told you, give me 2 days. This is the same day.
I'm
may get
aware, but I
information.
want more.
What more do you want?
People of interest, loved ones, close ones, anyone close to Argus Wake. I want a thorough
She's
investigation. Anyone, I'll pay you more.
I thought I was looking for the were shot.
I want more. I'm giving you.
He doesn't know that.
Huh?
He doesn't know he's a word shark.
Yeah.
He wants to
David
not
slip up. He's
Yeah,
not a secret
yeah.
evil man.
I'm looking for
Unless-
August. Wait, I thought I was looking for the water genasi.
More. I want you to research both of these now.
Okay.
I'll pay you more. I'll pay you more.
Okay, Adam.
I'll give you
You're
enough
paying
money.
in advance, half in advance.
Absolutely.
20.
Light work, no reaction. Sorry. that was the James slipping through.
Jesus.
The James is always here.
Man, James is so cool. Isn't James cool, guys?
20, so 10 in advance.
No, 20.
20 in
40
advance.
total. You want information, you gotta pay.
All right.
1 more copper for discretion.
This includes discretion, doesn't it?
Naturally, I'm a professional.
I give him the 20 now.
You should know I have no enemies. I'm a stoic.
And just to flex on him, that is two platinum, by the way.
Alright.
Just to flex on him.
He takes the 2 platinum.
You freak.
He like bites it to make sure it's real.
Bro's
He
now
Break-
gonna
breaks
have
it
to,
too.
Bro's gonna have to break the change now. How's he supposed to buy beer?
He's got like 7 teeth. He's done this multiple times.
I'm sorry for how I've been acting.
Are
I've just
you?
been angry.
2 doubloons. He puts it away.
I leave. After that one, I'm fucking out. I'm like, all right, I get it now. Wait. How many platinum pieces do I have to give him?
All right. So, do you guys want to skip to,
You don't want to check out stuff with your gun?
Well, no, it's gonna take too long. It said it takes 10 days to get trained.
a week?
Yeah, so no. Either way, we still don't.
No, I thought you meant. No, I meant like have what's her face look at it.
Actually, I did have that as a
Freak Bob.
Erilyn?
Yeah, it'll be fun. Okay, sure.
Yeah, we're having Freak Bob.
I go to the. Wait, did she pop out of an alley or her own store door?
Her own store door.
Yeah, so I'll go back to that weird door.
Okay. You go back to the door that has no windows, the shop that has no windows. You make your way inside.
That makes you old.
Presuming, have you been here before? Do you think you would have been?
He doesn't have. Well, no, he did.
You said you didn't know who she was.
Yeah, and also, and while I did stop, I did like, I don't think I would have heard of her because I lived in Westhaven, but I would have never like visited the shop because I don't think I would ever made enough to afford one of her guns.
Yeah. So you make your way inside this very darkly lit room. It's similar to the layout of the Another Man's Treasures, how it's a very simple rectangular room with like a door to the back that leads to some sort of like private bed chambers or whatever. You see, this is sort of like it's decorated with these like deep blues and purples, these dancing lights kind of illuminating the corners, and you see this odd contraption workstation in the back behind this sort of like storefront counter with these shelves of these intricate looking firearms. You see this device contains a variety of clamps and adjustable magnifying glasses. On the two ends of the device are these large clamps that each contain and like around 2 foot long chitinous spider leg that looks to be severed at the abdomen of the spider. Tubes of this mysterious blue fluid exit the spider legs and attach to a small device on the counter that contains a round metal container and various valves. The device is used to control the hydraulics of the spider legs for pinpoint precision when building a firearm. You see the tips of the spider legs are equipped with these detachable and reattachable attachments, different attachments to be equipped to it. And you see this sort of drow figure with this long, like, sinewy white hair with her hands inside these spider legs, inside the abdomen, squeezing and pulling on tendons and hydraulic fluid, and is carefully putting together a firearm. I'll be one moment. And she just is sitting there, hands inside the spider legs. It's bizarre. It's a bizarre sight.
Told you she's free.
Without looking up from what she's doing, are you looking to sell it?
Oh, the gun?
No, not the gun. You're something else. Yes, the gun.
Oh, okay. I mean, how much are you willing to offer for it?
Depends. I'll have to look at it.
Okay.
As soon as you put it on the table, she's immediately over at the counter, like, picking it up. I recognize this work anyway.
Really?
It's mine.
Wait.
Revolt.
Yes.
Made for Dagmar Soldier.
I'm sorry. I forgot about Murphy's food.
I'm assuming she didn't give this to you.
That's her crunching.
No. Unfortunately, no.
It was a gift to her from my cousin
Oh.
many years ago. I'll give you 1,000 for it.
Does she have any other pieces available?
Not at the moment. All of the pieces, you see there's a ton of pieces. They are all custom-built firearms waiting to be picked up. She doesn't have things that she, just builds and sells. She builds them custom-made for people, and then they come pick them up. And you see clearly by the full rack of different types of firearms, she is making a lot of business.
Yeah. What type of, what would be the options for, custom work, if I'm interested in that?
Are you asking me, David, or?
Yeah.
It depends. The firearms can do a lot of different things. You will just give me an idea of what you want to do, and I can give you some sort of price about what that would cost. I can give you an example. Her personal rifle. You see, slung across her back is this. Let's see. This sort of very fine-looking rifle with a spyglass attached to it as some sort of scope. You see, it's very deep black wood etched with these silver spider-like patterns all across it. It essentially allows her to cast the web spell and hold person spell. It allows her to add her proficiency bonus to her initiative. And she has advantage on attack rolls that haven't taken their turn in combat yet. Something along those lines. That sort of. This would be something that is very expensive, though.
Meaning?
Like 2,000 gold pieces. Maybe 3. The more magic involved, the more difficult it is to create. She could make you a very fine type of firearm, which is just, I would consider like some sort of like, masterwork weapon from a master craftsman. That could be just like a +1 or something like that, +2 maybe, which would probably run on the cheaper end.
Yeah.
But something like that.
Just out of curiosity, does the spell, do the spells on her weapons, do they cast from the firearm? Or are you still a conduit for casting it?
Are you saying that for purposes
It
of
uses
DC?
your own spell save DC.
No, I'm saying
it uses a set spell save DC.
Well, for the purposes of me being a barbarian and raging.
Oh, well, because doesn't it also say for barbarians you can't use
You can't cast spells.
I can't cast spells, but if the weapon is the thing that's casting spell and I just press a
feel like
button...
That's a good question.
I feel like for additional thing there is a thing that barbarians can't do.
I'm just curious. I don't have anything in mind, but... I happen to be a curious little guy. I'm gonna smell my candle real quick.
What?
Yeah, so most of them, it depends on the wording of the magic item. Typically the wording of a magic item says this being attuned to this magic item allows you to cast these spells. So yes, while the power and the magic is contained within the magic item, you are the one casting the spell.
Damn it. Okay.
In the case of a firearm, it's more, they're a little bit more flavored in the sense that, she's shooting a type of web shot that casts the web spell. But again, that takes some sort of finesse and something that would be difficult to do while raging. So, the flavor works out.
Yeah. I was just curious.
Checks out, I mean.
Because I do think I might want to commission something later. It would take...
You should get a gun that shoots cannonballs.
Do you know how to use them?
No.
I could teach you.
But I'm about to ship out soon, so I won't be able to...
Unfortunate.
Yeah.
The offer still stands. I charge, though. Are you selling it or not?
1,100.
No.
Come on. No? Okay. Not even gonna pretend to haggle?
You don't even know how to use it. What use of it is to...
That is true. Fine. I'll take 1,000.
Okay. So you sell Revolt. 1,000 gold pieces. And she's immediately back working on the firearm that she was working on.
Yeah. And I'll be sure that if I come back, I'll probably commission something for you. I have an idea in mind then.
Mm-hmm.
I'll probably take you up on that training.
My wait list is pretty long.
Yeah, well.
But you
Where's
could
Granite
pay
Seashell?
for expedited work. Think about it.
I will. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. And you leave this very bizarre individual's shop.
What an odd lady.
Alright, anything else anyone wants to do?
Do you have paper and ink?
I could probably acquire some. I do not currently.
Doesn't Liverna keep that in stock?
I think so, yeah.
I was gonna...
Iris was preparing some paper for the both of you.
Oh.
I don't know how much it costs per se. She doesn't have a
Does she have
wand.
remove curse? Am I able to just like know that right now, or do I have to ask her?
Good question. You have seen her spellbook before, so I would say you would remember. Let me double check. I don't believe so.
Got it.
So would anybody in Smuggler's Row sell healing potions, or is Liverna like the only one we'd be able to get that?
Laverne is pretty much the only one.
Okay, then I'm good.
They would sell like drugs.
I
Yes.
love drugs.
We're gonna have a great,
Like
great
potions that
time
make
going.
you freaky. Like not healing.
Potions of speed.
Nothing innately magical.
Okay.
Potions of speed.
Potion of crack.
Like the
Laverna
drug
was
speed?
selling the potions.
Peter, what are you doing? Crack.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I'm gonna time skip until
She does not have remove curse.
She doesn't? Okay.
I'm so
I think I mostly just want sending.
I'm
But
so ready. I'm so ready.
She has sending.
Oh yeah, you can.
Okay. So, we will say it is now 2 days later.
and go to the blacksmith.
Okay. You make your way to the Molten Hammer. Are you bringing Jules with you?
do you want to bring me with you and we wrap it up in a nice little bow? Is there a hallmark?
No, I'm not bringing Jules with me.
Okay.
I'll give it to him later.
Sorry, can I ask a small question?
Yeah.
Could I have also handled the ammunition stuff off screen? Cause
Yeah.
okay.
How much ammunition do you want?
Crap.
All of it.
As much as we can carry, so that we're not laden.
I forgot how many cannons you have on your ship.
I think there's 2, right? Or do we have more?
No, the Tressum has more. I think it's 3 or 4 on either side. It's not a lot.
I feel like 6. What's
6
the
on
number
each
that I
side?
remember? No, 6 total.
6 total, so 3 on either side.
I feel like that's.
30 shot.
Which is
Oh.
90 gold pieces.
done.
Oh, that's fine.
Okay.
The Claymore has 6 cannons.
Wait, so then how much do we...
I don't know.
I forgot. I should have written this down.
I asked you just... Yeah.
It's your ship.
Yeah, bro.
30 shot isn't bad.
I have it written down somewhere in previous session notes
Yeah.
that I'm not going to go dig through. But
Okay,
30
good.
shot is still useful for
Yeah.
whatever amount of cannons you have. So
And it was supposed to be regular shot, no like special types?
not quite. The special types are more utilized for like there's only kind of one guy making them, and
Mhm.
that's Hjolgren, who essentially casts the cannonballs. And a lot of the special shot goes to the defense of Westhaven.
Yeah,
They typically need to be
yeah, makes sense.
made in advance. But he constantly is making cannonballs and has plenty, just plain cannonballs, plenty to go. And they have plenty of powder.
So 90?
Yep.
Light work. And do we also like have like...
Like, working a reaction.
Shut up.
So we have cannons. Do we have any other type of weaponry? I don't remember.
We do not.
Okay.
Magic.
I don't believe the Tressum has a ballista, no.
No, but the Claymore does.
Yes.
Maybe eventually we could
Tressum
scrap.
might have a... No, I don't think the Tressum
Maybe
has-
eventually we could take the
I feel like I
thing
remember
off the
that.
Claymore and
I
put
feel
it
like I
on
remember
the-
that being a difference between the Claymore and the Tressum was us not having a ballista.
You were on the Tide Maiden.
Oh,
The
you're
Tide
right.
Maiden does not have a ballista.
You're right.
I don't know. We figure it out.
We figured.
Cannonball on chain.
Oh yeah. Okay, sorry. Yeah, go. Yeah, go back. Do you have anything to drink?
Water.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, double checking. You got your equipment?
Yeah.
All setting? Good. Okay,
Yep.
so there's 4 cannons on either side and 1 ballista on the front. My mistake. Okay, so it is the day of. And you guys make your way to the Molten Hammer. Are you bringing Jules or are you
No.
going...
I'm going alone.
Okay. Are
It's
you
a solo
sure?
mission.
I'm a bag of holding.
You're right. Okay, my mistake. You make your way to the Molten Hammer. and-
Actually, no. I need Holgrim to see the type of man who is getting that cannonball and chain. I'm changing around and taking Jules with me.
Okay.
Sorry.
As you take Jules with you, you head to the Molten Hammer, and you see Hjolgrim. You see, you haven't really seen this before, but as he's hammering away at this, he looks to be making like a simple like rapier.
Mm-hmm.
You see this, hammer that is in his hands, is almost molten. You see as he is swinging his hammer down on the metal on the anvil, it is almost heating up as the hammer strikes it, as the hammer is providing enough heat to be able to keep this metal red hot. Just bizarre. And you see he turns around. Oh.
What?
And you immediate look of understanding. This who for
Yes.
yes. Okay, come. And he leads you to the other side of his shop in the shelves, and on the shelves you see this sort of almost like 8-pound cannonball coated in or full like this almost like very dark black with a slight blue tinge alloy, and this long similar colored chain, and it's just hanging on the wall. And he picks it up and immediately falls to the ground and starts dragging it over. This for you is very nice work of mine. It's I hate to say one of my best.
It's the cannon.
I even come up with name for you. The sailor's wife. See, cause ball and chain, you get?
Yeah.
Yes, funny. Make it funny.
You got me the cannonball.
Yeah. It's adamantium.
You have
Oh,
no
you
choice.
made
You're
it
getting
an
fucking hugged. I'm breaking all of the bones in your body.
Don't make it heal.
You squeeze whatever breath is left in Hollow's lungs.
It's gone now. No more.
It's okay, I don't need to breathe.
I have to see that description.
And you
A
receive
D12.
the sailor's wife.
Hell yeah. I love it. I love my cannonball and chains.
Okay. Are you going to go to another business meeting?
No, I'm good. I did my business.
I think he might actually have information this day though, because he said 2 days.
It'd be so funny if I didn't show up.
Up to you.
I probably should.
Okay. So you do show up?
Yeah.
Okay, you make your way. And he sees you out of the crowd, and for the once, he doesn't look disappointed seeing you. I have...
Oh,
Come here.
all right.
Come here.
I'm here.
Come close.
I don't feel comfortable.
I got stuff for you.
Okay.
Let's see. That water genasi man
Mm-hmm.
was seen on a small island 2 miles west of Rabbin's Reef.
We have that information.
There was a small driftwood hut, thatched roof. His boat was anchored out in the water. He was just there, not doing anything. He was just sitting by a fire pit when they saw him.
Interesting.
2 miles west, 1 mile slightly northward. There's an archipelago. Yeah.
We'll find it.
If you're going there.
Are we going in that direction?
No.
It's south.
So.
Oh, it is? Okay.
Yeah. It might be a little bit of a detour, but like a day at most.
Yeah.
What was the island called again?
He didn't give you a name of the island that it's on, but
Rabbin's
it's
Reef.
west of Rabbin's Reef.
Oh, okay.
The resort island.
Yeah.
Thank you for the information.
Mm-hmm.
It's useful.
Can't wait to eat some lotus at Rabbin's Reef. For my Greek mythology onlys.
Yeah, we might be going that direction. So hopefully he stays around. If not, it's good information. Sounds like some sort of temporary home for him, or even permanent. Could be. Who knows? But thank you again. I look forward to hearing what you can find about Argus Wait.
I'll do my best.
Give him a tap on the shoulder and leave.
Okay. He like wipes it off. Get some hand sanitizer. So.
I bought new pens yesterday. Look at the
Nice.
difference. I can actually read my handwriting. Like I still can't read my handwriting, but I can read the pen.
Alright, so it is the day of, and you guys begin your journey. So, what would you like to do? Would you like to make your way to Alaron or to Rabbin's Reef?
Okay, well, first I'm gonna try out my fillet just so I
Okay.
don't accidentally break the
As you
shit.
grab onto this flare and you grab onto the chain, you feel this sort of heavy nature, and it's you're used to this sort of top-heavy weapon.
Mm.
Now, the weight
Is below.
below or above when you swing. It's about the momentum, and you get used to this. And as you grab onto this weapon, you see these sort of like barnacles begin to encrust the cannonball
Thank God I didn't do that in front of Holger.
of the the cannonball on the chain, and you begin swinging around and gaining the momentum and getting used to this weapon.
What is you? What?
Isn't it awesome?
Wait, is that
It's incredible.
No, I don't actually. I don't actually.
is that Adam? That's what you did with the armor?
It turns into a
Aaron's
spiral
head, it
of-
just flies off.
Wait, that's what you did with the armor?
It's what some of the armor turned into.
It's a cannonball on a chain.
I didn't think it would. I always believed in that, buddy.
Yeah, I know you did.
I will say, Hollow, those barnacles were not there. When,
Oh, I know.
yeah.
What? Did he like let barnacles grow on it though?
No, it's from Jules' Freaky Barnacle.
Yeah.
Questions for later.
Yes, questions that none of us have the answer to. That's the point.
So,
My weapons are my fists.
as you all gather aboard the Tressum
Keep barnacles
with your
sprout.
crew, you have a decision to make.
Brass knuckles.
Are you going to head straight to Kaer Caladir and Alaron, or are you going to choose to make a detour to see if you can meet with this individual?
He said he would find us.
He did say that.
And it's weird that he's a day out and he's just kind of waiting. So he might honestly run into us and try to intercept us.
It almost feels like a trap.
Make an insight check, Arya.
Oh, you rolled well.
Double digits for once.
11.
11.
I
That's
don't have
fine.
a- I
You're a
don't have a
smart
good result.
individual. It's not a very
Yeah.
high DC. This individual, along with Argus Wake, have evaded you all for a very long period of time.
He wants us.
Maybe his method of finding you is making himself known. Maybe he wanted to be seen.
He wants us so bad.
Wait,
Just a thought.
and who did you have search this information for you?
Just some guy.
Can you like describe him? Because I might not.
He's just got like a little...
Can
Well,
I?
If you give a description,
Yeah.
you don't know this individual, but you've seen him before.
little peanut butter gamer beard.
What's his like reputation as like a?
Fine. You know, it's you know, a lot of the people who gather information in Westhaven, it's less about, unless you pay top dollar, like most of these people are selling information that they just happen to have. You know, typically they're not going out of their way. What you assume is that this individual knew people who was going in that direction, decided to take a look for Arya, and got paid for it because it's easy money. The fact that you specifically asked him for certain information to keep a lookout, to go out of his way, that's why you had to pay so much money.
Absolutely.
Um,
That's okay.
so this individual, it's not necessarily about reputation of an information getter, but, you know, this person just,
Yeah.
it's about paying them for information that they might have. It's
Okay.
more about if they give you information, you pay for that information, etc. Nobody has the specific occupation of information gatherer.
Well, I would think if we do, what's our plan?
When I'm assuming we're not fighting him there, I would assume that
I
he
would
doesn't
assume.
have the peace anymore.
I would assume that this is the discussion he promised, and
Yeah.
that he is already rid
So-
himself of it.
So we want to take the day?
Well, first, I would like us all to agree that if we are going to him, it's a discussion, not a fight. I look pointedly at Jules.
I would say you're all with the crew on the Trestle
Yeah.
at this point, and Nimbus perks up. I would also you saw him. I'll stay on the ship. In fact, we'll all stay on the ship. You guys-
No, that would be best.
Yeah.
Oh, and obviously, you all will have to be fine with this too. We're a crew
It's
here.
not my say. I mean, I guess it is partly. I have a vote. I mean, whatever you want to do, I'm okay with it.
I can't guarantee that I'll be able to rein it in, so I'm gonna stay.
You guys stay on the ship?
I'm gonna stay, because if I see that fucker, I don't know if I can.
I understand, Jules. Well, Nimbus, let's set a course for the Isle.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Here we
He
go,
starts
gang.
charting the course for what you gave him, which was 2 miles west and slightly 1 mile north of Rabin's Reef. And you guys gather on the Tressum, set up the sails, and begin to head off from Westhaven. That's where we're going to take a break.
Hey, thank you for listening to the Tales of Misfortune podcast. We post new episodes every Saturday at 9 p.m. You can catch us on YouTube and Spotify. And if you want to follow along, you can also catch us on our social media. The links will be in the link tree in the description. Have a good one.